at this point, when Lord Krishna had talked about how to meditate, how to, what is meditation, how to meditate, how to sit in the meditation, what should be the lifestyle of a yogi, and how to meditate, and then after meditation, what is yoga, why are you meditating, that is, to attain the state of oneness with the self, so that is called yoga. So then he describes about yoga, and then he described about uh, what you feel in yoga, what you feel, what you experience in yoga. And then he said that, once a person can experience sameness in everything, in everybody, one who can see himself in everybody and who can treat everything, all the emotions, all the, all the conditions of the world, all the conditions of the mind, all the conditions of his life to be the same, that person, according to me, is the greatest yogi. So when he said this, then Arjuna, had a doubt that when you talk about this, when you're talking about this yoga, you are talking about the highest state. You're talking about that state where there is no mind at all, and you transcend your mind, you go beyond your mind, and you reach to the state of oneness. But in the surface, the mind is so distracted, it's difficult to even stop it. Sometimes we don't even know that this is mind, we think that this is just us. We don't realize that everything that is happening to us, this is happening because of our mind. It's so fast, it's so rapid, and we are not at all aware, where and why and what the mind wants. you know that is why it is difficult to even control the mind, to make it calm. And you are talking about that state which is beyond the mind. Is it achievable? Is it tangible? This sounds to be like a miracle. It sounds to be like an amazement that yes, it's this kind of state is present. But is it possible to attain this thing, because the mind is completely out of control? And that is what Arjuna is saying now. So what is Arjuna saying? Arjun Uvacha, there is Arjun is saying, yoyam yogastvaya prokta samyena madhusudana etasyam na pashyami chanchalatvat sthitim sthiram. The kind of the yoga that you have talked about, the yoga that you have just described, you know is it possible for the mind even to be quiet? You are talking about a state which is beyond the mind, but is it possible for even the mind to be quiet? I don't see this, because my mind is completely distracted, out of my control. So then he says that chanchalam hi manah krishna pramati balabhadrija tasyaham nigraham manye vayuriva sudushkaram. He said, my mind is very, 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 very chaotic. It is beyond my control. It's always distracted. Chanchala hi mana Krishna. Oh Krishna, my mind is completely distracted. Always in a state of distraction. Always it's in a state of motion. Motion. It cannot stop. Chanchala hi mana Krishna. Pramati balavat dridam. And this is so delusional. Pramati. That is, it's completely delusional. You cannot even understand what is going on. You see the mind working. You don't even see them. Sorry, you don't even see the mind. Whatever is happening, you think that it's you, but you are falling into the pit. You are falling into darkness, not even realizing where you are going. And the worst part is this, that you not even want to know where you are going, because you believe your mind so much. Why? because it is so delusional. Delusion means when you see a snake in the rope, that is called delusion. There is a rope, but you see that as a snake. That is called delusion. So the mind is, there is a mind, but you don't see the mind. Actually, you don't see the real nature of the mind, real character of the mind. The mind is always trying to get you away from yourself. It is always trying to take you away from your real nature. It's always trying to take you away from the real energy, real self, real, essence, your essence, your the knowledge. It's always trying to take you away from that. It's always trying to drag you into the world where it can maintain its individuality, its existence. That means wants you it wants you not to exist as, as your own existence, as your natural existence. It wants you always to remain in an existence which you are not. That is what the mind wants, and that is what the mind does. It makes you live a life about a person who you are not. It makes you believe yourself to be somebody who you are not. That is what mind does. So Arjuna said, this mind is completely delusional. Pramati, balabad, and it is very, very strong, very, very strong, very, very powerful. Not only powerful, it's not only powerful, dhruvam, and it's very firm. It's very firmly powerful. It's very firmly, firmly strong. It's not only strong, and it has got complete, like complete, like situation of this strength. It's situated in strength. So chanchalehi manah Krishna pramati balabadriram tasyaham nigriham manye. I want to, if I if I think about if I think about controlling it, if I think about, restraining the mind, if I think about that I want to restrain my mind, I want to stop my mind from going into the world, I want to stop my mind from thinking, I want to stop my mind from all the imaginations it can do. I want to stop the mind from deluding me, from all the delusions. I want to stop my mind. If I think like this, tasyaham nigraham manye vayuriva sudushkaram. This notion of me, of controlling my mind, is same as controlling the wind. Is it possible to control the wind? Never. You can never control the wind. You can stop the water. You can control water, but you cannot control wind. You cannot control air. It's everywhere. It's space. So, this is what Arjuna says. So, Aditi.